Pharaoh hardening his heart, then changing his mind, then hardening his heart again, disappointment after disappointment. We didn't know where we stood. And all of the sudden, not only did Pharaoh let us go, but the Torah says, Ki garshu mi Mitzrayim, we were driven out. Pharaoh didn't just free us, didn't let us go. He sent us out. He drove us out of Egypt. And to mark that idea of that quick transition, the Torah says we were driven out of Egypt. There wasn't even enough time for the dough to rise. So when we eat matzah, we think of the speed of the transition, the speed of the exodus. The Seforno commentary, the Chofetz Chayim, the Kesef Sofer, all the great commentaries point out to this very vital, timeless and timely message of remembering not only that we were freed, not only that we were saved, but the speed of the transition. And the prophet Malachi tells us that the coming of the Messiah also will come with great speed. All of a sudden there'll be a transition. And Maimonides explains that the transition at the time of the coming of the Messiah is going to come in a way where things don't look like there'll be a change. Things don't look like the Messiah is coming. Things can actually look pretty bleak. And the situation of the Jews, are the Jews really committed? They're not really committed. And can the Messiah come? Can redemption come in this kind of situation? And when we don't expect it, when we can't see that it's going to come, we cannot perceive the change, that's when it'll happen, and it'll happen all of a sudden. We are actually obligated to believe in the speed of transition. You go to the Ani Mamins, the 13 principles of faith, Ani Mamin, B'vias HaMashiach. I believe in the coming of the Messiah. I believe in the redemption. V'yafal Pishias Mameya. Even though it seems to be taking a while. I'm going to wait every single day. So it seems then from Maimonides that a person could be a believer in the Messiah, but still not fulfill his obligation and not really fulfill the obligation of awaiting the redemption. Because a person could be, okay, yeah, sure, Mashiach is going to come. There's going to be a redemption at some point, at some time in the future. I don't see it now. That's not what is being asked of us. And that's not what's going to happen. Achakelo, just at some point in the future is not enough in our level of belief. Achakelo, it could happen today. It could happen now. Let's look at the world now. Things look pretty bleak. Russia attacking the Ukraine, anti-Semitism rising. And right now difficulties in Eretz Yisrael. It seems pretty bad. An end in sight. Who can see? Who can know? We're all worried. We're worried what's going to happen in the future. Tells me that I need, as a Jew, I need to go back to matzah. I need to go back to the story of Joseph in Egypt. Joseph was in a dungeon for 12 years, and in the morning he was taken out. Remember the story of the butler? The butler's remembering his dream and telling Pharaoh Joseph is pulled out of the dungeon. Within 12 hours, he's in the dungeon for 12 years. Within 12 hours, he's viceroy of the land of Egypt. Purim time, the decree to kill, destroy every single Jew, young and old. That was the word. That was out there. That was out there in the old Iran, in Persia. That was out there. All of a sudden, all of a sudden, the redemption comes. Who would think? Who would expect it? And it came. So, what do I do today as a Jew in this year 5782, this Pesach, this day? I go on with my life, and at the same time, I believe with the depths of my heart, and I pray from the depths of my heart for the redemption to come to, not tomorrow, but today. That not only gives us strength, but that is the greatest inspiration and message to God. We're waiting. We are ready. Achakelo b'chol yom sheyovo. I will wait every single day because I know that it can come, and it's going to come at a time when I don't even expect it. May that time be today, and may that idea of matzah give us strength and give us inspiration and give us joy as we live our lives as best Jews that we can, joyously every single day. Have a beautiful rest of Pesach, and may we join together, perhaps even today, in Jerusalem, and see the rebuilding of our holy temple, the uniting of our people, and peace in the